What's going on, everybody? Murray Chat here. Man, a lot of people have been wanting me to talk about this subject since it's all the hype. The Overwatch 2 madness. Now, as you know, I have been covering the game. I've been trying to cover the game, but let's jump ahead. Everything is running smoothly now. Now, last night, I did a few-hour stream over on twitch.tv/MurrayNJ08. On my PlayStation 5, I did record some gameplay to put up on the channel as HD footage. And I'm enjoying my time with Overwatch. Now, I was a huge Overwatch 1 player. And as you know, Overwatch 2 has had some problems during its launch. It had problems with supposedly DDoS attacks. People trying to take the servers down. People in queue, waiting in queue, thousands and thousands of people ahead of you when you try to log into the game. Some people couldn't get into the game at all. When they did, they would get kicked out. Their skins weren't merging. Their stuff wasn't being carried over. As you know, you were supposed to do a Battle.net account merge, so it's got cross progression and cross play. So say I go onto my Switch and I play in handheld mode, which is what I do with Overwatch. Now I could go and play on my PS5 on the television and take advantage of the hardware and the graphics. But also, if I buy skins on the Switch, they show up on the PS5 and vice versa. And if I bought the Premium Battle Pass, because I'm a whore, it comes up on there. And if I buy any premium skins, it shows up. So that's nice. But you were supposed to do this Battle.net merge. So you have that, and then you have this thing where people are supposed to prevent what they call Smurfs. Not Papa Smurf and Mrs. Smurf, but Smurfs and hackers and stuff and spam players by signing up with your cell phone, your mobile number, but it cannot be a prepaid phone. So like people with like Cricket or track phones or phones like that, they can't sign up. Well, aside from the phone issues, which I could definitely see people being upset at, sure, you know, you're gatekeeping them. But everything else, they really have been fixing, and I have to give Blizzard a hand. They've been doing major server maintenance, and it seems like every time it comes back on, it's better. I can get into a game like that now, both on my Switch and PS5, and it seems like everything's being carried over. My Battle Pass progression is carrying over on both. My skins are all showing up now. Good thing, because I did like so much over the years with Overwatch, and I don't know what I spent on loot boxes. Oh, that's another thing. They got rid of loot boxes. And if you want something now, they're going to have it in a rotating store that you can specifically buy. Kind of like Overwatch. Fortnite. So kind of like V-Bucks. You would buy Overwatch coins to buy what you want. So that's good. I think it is. And like I said, I don't know what I spent through the years on Overwatch, but it carried over. I mean, I got I got the entire Halloween set. I got Summer Olympics. I got special events. I got pre-order bonus skins. I have all the Christmas jingle set. So, I go crazy with skins on Overwatch. They're all here. So everything I ever bought or purchased is carried over to Overwatch too. All right, so people were ranting and raving like there's YouTubers, I'm not going to mention their names. I don't want to give them the time of day. They're wastes of space, wastes of oxygen. I call them news regurgitators. They don't know nothing about game development. They don't know nothing about servers going online. All they are YouTubers, legends in their own mind, want to do it for a living, beg for money, news regurgitators. And they love the drama when stuff don't work. They want companies to fail. Go on their sites, go on their channels, and look at their topics. For example, like Google Stadia. Yes, they failed. Yes. Yeah, we want, or this studio closed. Yes, we want people to lose their job. They have a high on negativity because it gives them clicks. They're sick people. Stay away and don't support YouTubers like that, okay? They're disgusting people. Now, the facts are they don't know what they're talking about. And yeah, Overwatch 2 is not the second coming of Christ, but they're working their problems out and they're trying to get their game running, and I think they're doing a good job. Now, as far as the game itself, I'm having a blast with it. There are some changes. Now, do I think it earns that number 2? I do agree with the whole, it could have just been a big Overwatch update. But you know what? That's okay. Whatever you want to call it, they did that for marketing. More people will play it if it has a big number in front of it, right? That works in the past with all games. If you know business, which a lot of these YouTubers don't, that's how it works in the world. Just like if they made slight changes to Fortnite or Minecraft and they put a 2 in it, but really there wasn't a lot of changes, but they would do it because, believe me, it would get more hype and more viewers interested if it had that big number in front of it. That's how I feel with Overwatch. But, people were complaining about, the 5v5 as opposed to the 6v6. Oh, guess what? There's a guy in your crew that's got to get left behind. He's gone. You got to get rid of him. No, he's just got to be rotated and sat out in every other match, and just rotate your players. Keep your same 6v6 team and just swap the guy every other game or whatever. Like, are you for real? Is that what you could come up with? And I think it works better, and I think it's a different kind of a team strategy with 5v5. I think the new maps are good. I think the new characters are good. The support characters are really good. I was trying to learn some of them the other night. There's more coming. The battle pass is pretty decent. And they're actually mad because you have to play the game to get rewards. So let me get this straight. You're mad when a game asks you to pay to get stuff, but you're mad when a game asks you to play to get stuff. Oh, but Sean, it's just a way to get you to pay so you don't have to do the grind. Then you're playing the wrong type of game. There's free-to-play games where I never spent a dime. You just want to be number 1 right away. You just have this fixation where you need to have everything. Like I talk to these YouTubers, you need to have the character roster unlocked from the beginning. You need to have the battle pass unlocked from the beginning. What is the point of playing? I'm going to tell you a story. It's like Destiny. There were these idiots at IGN, and they actually had a Destiny podcast. They never, ever to this day were happy with Destiny or Bungie. because they run out of content within the day or two that night. We have nothing left to play. Yeah, because you steamrolled through it. That's not how these games were meant to be played. Me, I like to just, nibble on them. Now, granted, I play other games. I play a little Fortnite. I do Call of Duty now that that's coming out. The past Call of Duties, The Division, Overwatch, Splatoon. I don't just focus on one game. I guess if I focused on one game, I'd be going through the content. But that's not on the developer, right? Oh, they're making it like their game is big by making you do repetitive, grindy stuff. Well, that's how these online games function. And everything that you do have to buy is cosmetic. And you learn to be a better player, I feel, with that kind of progression. Listen, that's the way I've always played Overwatch. That's the way I play these free-to-play games or whatever. Even when we had to buy Overwatch, I bought the Origin Edition. I bought it again on Switch. I bought multiple copies. I bought it on PC. And believe me, I got my money's worth out of it. And I'm sure, even if I buy the Battle Pass every season, I'll get my money's worth out of Overwatch. And so far, I'm liking the game. I'm liking these changes, even if they're small. Seems to run great on Switch. Seems to run great on PS5. And I'm going through the tiers on the Battle Pass. I'm unlocking stuff. And I'm awarded. That's another thing that they're getting criticized for. Overwatch 1 players are awarded in Overwatch 2 for playing the past game. And new players have to start from scratch. Yeah. That's how it works, buddy. I don't get it. I don't get the criticism. I get some of the criticism, but stuff like that I don't get. Like, I get the whole phone thing, but I don't get everything else. I'm having a blast. Hey, Sarah, where are you at? Come on. You're supposed to be grinding this. You should be already at the end of the Battle Pass. I'm busting on Sarah, but she's big into Overwatch. I know she knows a lot about Overwatch. All right? So, I'm a big Soldier 76 player. I'm a big Pharah player. But you know what I've been doing? Those notice on stream at night. I've been trying my hand at some other characters that I normally don't play. And in Overwatch 1, I had a tendency of sticking to like 1 or 2 players. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll main my main characters, but I think I'm going to try to learn everybody. I'm going to try to, I was messing with the new characters last night, and I'm going to try to mess with characters I never really played with. Like, I never really played with Winston a lot. I did play with Roadhog a lot. But there's so many that I really didn't focus on that I think I'm gonna this time around. So it's a chance for me, almost like a new game, because new characters that I really never took the time to learn. I think this time I'm gonna. More support characters for me instead of tank and damage. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of Overwatch 2? Have you got a chance to play it yet? Now that a lot of the server issues are fixed. Take care, guys. Until the next Merry chat. Merry